Why am I doing this? Why am I talking into a camera? The gospel. It has fully persuaded me. I understand what Paul was talking about. If no one ever sees these recordings, these videos, that's okay. This is for my entertainment. Something I find great joy in doing. If only one person ever sees any of these videos and it affects their life in a positive way, then it was worth it. It's just a lot of fun. I can remember at one time clearly how boring the Bible was to me, and how I dreaded the idea of picking it up, turning through the pages, trying to make sense of it. Listening to a teacher explain what had been explained to him, no personal revelation on his part, good and well-meaning people teaching the Bible. But when I realized that there was so much more to it, that we were only looking at mere translations of the Bible, things began to get a little bit exciting. When the Holy Spirit began to reveal that there's many, many translations, and that you need to look in many different areas. You need to look into the Hebrew culture. What was it like when Jesus was walking the earth in his human body, his human suit? We need to look at customs. Need to look words up in the Greek and get their full understanding. So when you do word studies in the Old Testament and the New Testament, you know what the deal is with the camel and the needle. Not what you might have heard. The mansion in the sky. Oh, that's a good one. There's so much in there. Once you understand, once you dig in a little bit and go beyond the translations. There's many, many translations, and it's wonderful. But once you go beyond the translations, if you're hung up on just one translation, you need to be brave. Explore a little bit. I enjoy King James. That's a good place to start. But then you can get into like the Amplified, the Knox, the Moffatt, the Message. I really enjoy reading the Message translation. The Jerusalem translation's great. There's so many. Like there's probably, I'm guessing, 150. There's a lot of great translations. The Mirror, it's one in progress. You can get the Mirror. It's about. I'll get lost on that one. It's so good. Why do I do this? I feel compelled out of happiness and joy. It's like, this is just too good not to share. Once you understand, once you realize what the gospel is all about freedom, about living your life. Not a bunch of do's and don'ts and rules and regulations. The law's been fulfilled. The law pointed us in the direction we needed to go. It was fulfilled. The law was needed and valid at one time, and it's holy, but it doesn't make you holy. See? So much understanding, and it's a lifelong process of learning and growing each day, a new personal revelation. You read something and you do some research. because it's fun. But then you can read something and the Holy Spirit says, oh, but look at it like this. This is what Paul was really talking about. You see, it is a finished work. The work upon the cross, what Jesus did. He completed all the requirements and gave all the gifts. It's finished. The reconciliation between God and all of humanity was restored at the cross. I've said it before, that's just where I'm camped out, at the cross. Everything happened at the cross. Humanity was restored. So, I make these videos because they're a lot of fun. Just to read the Bible is the most exciting book in the world to read. It applies to every aspect of your life. And it's wonderful. No shame, no condemnation. It's wonderful. With the correct understanding. And you realize everything in life is a get to. If somebody starts telling you that there's something you have to do, you must do this, man, you need to get away, you need to run. Because through the gospel, you get to do everything. When you try to do something in your own willpower, that's like under the law. Just grit your teeth and we just get through this. But through grace, it becomes a joy and a pleasure. And you can't wait to get started. It's good. Everything's fun. Everything's a get to. I get to travel. I get to take these incredible mission trips on occasion to the most amazing places. Some of the harshest third world conditions, but when you're there, it doesn't even seem like it. It's amazing. That's why I do this. This message is too good to contain, to keep to myself. I can't. I've experienced the truth, the gospel. This must be shared. There's just too much joy in it, too much happiness. Religion has enslaved too many people for too long. It's time for the captives to be set free, joyfully. That's why I do this. Alright, hope that made sense to somebody, whoever may watch this at some future point in time. I don't know. But I got nothing but love for you. This is a lovely existence we have here. This is why I do it. That's why I share the gospel. Love you. Bye.